Alrighty, Monster Mama 1, 2, 3, 4, and more. We're going to read Joy Takes Root. Ooh, we have a plant, so it's literally going to take root, and maybe in our hearts too. Written by Gwendolyn Wallace, illustrated by Ashleigh Corrin. This particular volume we got free from the Flopsy, thank you. From the Imagination Library, Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, where if you live in range of a participating library, you can sign up at no cost and get free books once a month from birth until age 5, which is kind of cool. And they have like little stuff on here, so that we find out that Joy's grandmother teaches her the value of growing plants. Oop. So that must be Joy and her grandma. Alright, let's open it up. We have our little monsters along for the reading too. Just show you just a little bit. Creak. I'm so sorry. I'm just boogling you around. Okay. Joy Takes Root, written by Gwendolyn Wallace, illustrated by Ashleigh Corrin. Looks like Kokila is the publisher. It's time for your grand tour, Grammy announces, reaching her hands out to Joy. Even though Joy visits her grandparents' house in South Carolina every summer, this is her first time gardening with Grammy. Ooh, she's a big girl now. Maybe Grammy didn't trust her to focus. It is. You gotta focus and be careful. With gardening, you gotta be careful too, because sometimes there's plants you can hurt, and sometimes you can help them. The most important thing to remember, Grammy begins, pointing out okra, spinach, and strawberries, is that plants are our friends in our family. Joy looks carefully at a bumblebee on the blossom of a squash plant and nods. Friends in our family. Okay. Yeah, I love it. You can tell that Grammy loves gardening. The next part of the garden is filled with herbs that I can turn into medicine. Plants can be medicine? Joy asks, thinking about the yucky purple liquid her dad makes her drink when she has a cough. Oh, yes, Grammy explains. Plants aren't the only medicine, but if you know which ones to use, they can be very helpful. You have to listen to what your body tells you. Wow. Things like aspirin, which wouldn't be used for littles, but certain medications, those are, well, maybe aspirin might, but anywho, those actually all came from plants, pretty much. We just refined it down so it's more concentrated, but plants were our first medicine. And be careful, plants can be very dangerous too. Just because something's dangerous doesn't mean it's safe. Or doesn't sorry, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's safe. Oh, like there's plants that will make you sick if you eat them, like poison ivy. Yep. So you gotta have an adult who knows what they're doing before you start doing anything with plants. Okay. And so Grammy shows Joy the yellow root plants she uses when she has a cold. She tells Joy to smell the leaves that she will dry later for tea to help her relax at night, and touch the leaves of her calendula flowers. I think that's how you say it, which she will make into a balm for her dry hands and feet. And aloe's really good too. Yep, there's lots of plants that are good. But now it's time for you to plant some seeds of your own. Grammy kneels down and Joy sits next to her. Ooh, it's time. The first step, Grammy says, closing her eyes, is to take a few deep breaths. During these breaths, it's important to think about the ancestors who came before us and the ways they took care of this same soil. Maybe not this exact soil, but as humans, we have ancestors. Some of us more directly, grandparents or great-great-great-grandparents who worked farms. All of their love is in you, and you will pass it on to the people who come after us. I love that thought. Grammy's so great. Joy closes her eyes and breathes deeply through her nose. She smells the sweetness in the air and feels her thoughts start to slow down a little bit. Concentrating and feeling part of nature. That's what they say when they tell someone to go touch grass. To touch grass. You're just going tag. That's right, you're not tagging tag. you're feeling part of how you be with nature. Oh, cool. Then Grammy puts her hand on her chest. Earth has a heartbeat just like you do, little one. Can you feel the earth's rhythm along with your own? Joy places one hand on her chest and feels her heartbeat. Dum dum, dum dum, dum dum. Not really, she replies. Grammy opens her eyes and chuckles. That's okay. Listening takes practice, my dear. It does. Ooh, she's looking at a tongue full of soil. Next, Grammy lifts a handful of soil from the spot in front of them and brings it up towards her chest. Joy does the same, feeling the wet dirt fall through her fingers. When we garden, Grammy says, we have to put our intention into the soil, something you are wishing for and want to happen. Breathe your intentions from your heart, through your hands, and into the ground. Joy closes her eyes and breathes her hopes out into the dirt. Grammy is very spiritual. What's that mean? Well, it means that she's feeling the spirit, the idea. Not everyone approaches plants the same way, but I think this is a lovely way to approach it. Yeah, that sounds nice. What did you wish for, Grammy? Joy asks. You'll find out soon enough, my dear. Grammy replies, and then takes out a handful of different seeds from out of her pocket. Some are round and black. Some others are tan and curved. Joy has no clue seeds came in so many shapes and sizes. There is as much life in each seed as there is in your body. Grammy places the seeds in a line in the soil. Joy covers them gently, thinking of everything her body is made of. It's made up of a lot of things. And a seed is a possibility. Might grow into a sunflower or a squash or a marigold. All kinds of things. You can see they have gloves to keep their hands safe from sharp rocks or other pointy bits like thorns and things. And hats to protect themselves from the sun. And they have an apron to protect their clothes from all the dirt. That's nice. Oh, and see, they got little rain boots too. So they can keep the dirt outside, set it in the house. Grammy picks up her watering can and hands it to Joy. And she smiles and says, each drop of water holds the memories of all the water before it. Sometimes if we focus on it, water can help us remember things too. As she listens to the sound of the water hitting the ground, Joy remembers the song Grammy used to sing as she gardened. Joy begins to hum, and Grammy joins in. Once Joy and Grammy are done watering the seeds, they sit down and take 5 more breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's thank the soil and seeds and the sun and our ancestors for letting us work with them today. Grammy says. Joy does, and she also adds some thanks for her grandmother. Yay! Grandmother's really sharing something with her. Ooh, cookies. Would you like some ginger snaps now? Grammy asks. Joy nods, and they both walk to the kitchen, where Grammy brings out a heaping plate of cookies and mugs of warm, sweet tea. The next day, before Joy gets into the car to go home, Grammy gives her some seeds. Thank you, Grammy. I don't know if I can take care of these as well as you do, though. Joy tries to give them back, but Grammy shakes her head. Grammy kneels down in front of Joy and whispers, "Yes, you can." Grammy points at Joy's heart and says, "There are things in your body knows in here." She moves her finger to Joy's head that you don't know up here yet. So, you know it in your heart, but not your head yet. So you're learning. As soon as she gets home, Joy plants the seeds. She remembers to slow down and breathe her intentions into the soil. As she waters the little mound, she hums Grammy's song. And then she waits and waits and waits. Do. Oh, look, they're growing, and here's a bumblebee. 2 weeks later, she sees that her first plants have popped out of the soil. As the days pass and her plants grow, Joy sits with her green friends and tries to listen to all of nature's rhythms. Grammy said it takes practice. That's true. It does. Ooh, look at all of the things. Joy smiles and understands exactly what Grammy's wish was. Oh, she wanted to give her the joy of gardening and connection. Strawberries and tomatoes and sunflowers. And I'm not sure what this is, but it's pretty too. Oop. Here we go. Joy puts a hand on her chest and realizes she can hear the heartbeat of the earth just as loud and clear as her own. Thank you, Grammy. The end. To my Grammy, who was the first person to teach me all about the magic of plants, GW. To my grandparents, thank you for all of your wisdom and love, AC. And Kokila, the publisher, is a imprint of Penguin Random House Inc. So, joy takes root. Thank you so much for listening. Yeah, thank you so much. And I hope you get a chance to take a bit of nature in. Remember, you are worthy of love. And thank you so much for listening again. Have a great day.